Don't sit GCSE maths exam paper 3 until you have seen these tips. Pass your GCSE maths exam paper 3 with Mathify. Dream for higher grades. Tip number 1. Paper 3 especially likes multi-step questions where the maths itself isn't difficult, but identifying the topics is. Tip number 2. Percentage multipliers you have to know. Instead of constantly finding percentages, use multipliers. For example, increase by 5%, add 100% to 5%, that's 105%. Divided by 100 is equal to 1.05, so times 1.05. Increase by 12%, multiplied by 1.12. Increase by 37%, multiplied by 1.37. What is the rule? Multiplier is equal to 100% plus the rate as a percentage. Multiply for increase is equal to 1 plus R, which represents interest rate as a percentage, divided by 100. For depreciation, decrease by 10%, 100 minus 10% is equal to 90%, divided by 100 is equal to 0.9, so multiply by 0.9. Decrease by 25%, multiply by 0.75. Decrease by 3%, multiply by 0.97. What is the rule for depreciation? Multiplier is equal to 100% minus the rate as a percentage. So the multiplier for decrease is equal to 1 minus R as an interest rate as a percentage divided by 100. The common trap, repeat percentage change, means repeated multiplication, not subtraction. Tip number 3. Changing the subject of a formula. Paper 3 loves giving a formula you have never seen, and they ask you to rearrange it. So the best method, remove the brackets whenever necessary, collect the terms with the required letter, factorize, and divide. Tip number 4. Trigonometry. Sine theta is equal to opposite divided by hypotenuse. Many 5-mark or 6-mark questions, they combine the following: similar shapes, area, ratio, Pythagoras, trigonometry. All of them can be combined in one question, or you could get 2 different pairs of questions. So you could have Pythagoras with trigonometry, ratio with area, or similar shapes with ratio. Tip number 5. Learn the layout of multi-topic questions. When you see a worded question or a long question, step number 1, don't calculate immediately. First, read the question carefully to see if you understand it or not. If you don't understand, use a highlighter to highlight some key facts about the question that will be helpful for your calculations. Step number 2, underline lengths, angles, percentages, ratios, coordinates, or probabilities. Step number 3, ask yourself, what topic gives me the first mark? Many students jump to the final answer and they get lost or they're stuck. Paper 3 often works like the following: geometry to algebra to percentages, or ratio to area to bounds. Tip number 6, formula accuracy or fluency. Don't just memorize formulas. You need to understand how to use them, how to rearrange them, and also, most importantly, how to substitute values correctly and accurately. For example, if V is equal to U plus AT, you should be able to make U the subject, A the subject, T the subject, without ever panicking. So this is a key skill that every student should have. They should answer any rearranging formula confidently and know how to change the subject. Tip number 7, the most common topic combinations involve the following: similar shapes and area, scale factor. So to work out the scale factor of length is just K, or scale factor. Area, scale factor squared. For volumes, scale factor cube. And this is one of the huge favorites for any GCSE exams. Scale factor come up a lot in paper 3. Tip number 8, probability and algebra. So you need to find a correct probability expression. You make an equation, you solve it, and this is a very popular grade 7 to 9 question. So it could be equation of probability or probability equation, or it could involve conditional probability. So this is a very popular grade 7 to 9 question. Tip number 9, bounds and geometry. Calculate the area of volume, then use upper bound, lower bound for the final answer. So for bounds, you need to know the place value of degree of accuracy when solving upper bound and lower bound. Tip number 10, ratio and percentages. Often, split in ratio, applying percentage increase or decrease, or comparing values. Tip number 11. Exam technique for the last few hours. If you are stuck, write down the formula, substitution, the scale factor, probability expression, even if you're unfinished. Method marks are everywhere in GCSE maths. You can still gain marks from your working out. Every mark counts and makes a huge difference for your final grade. Tip number 12. Double check the units, whether the correct units have been put in your final answer. Check for any area or perimeter, volume or surface area, percentage multiplier if it's used correctly. Tip number 13. For your GCSE maths exam, a very good checklist is to have a calculator, 2 black pens. Always bring a spare pen just in case if it runs out in your exam. It's always important to have a spare pen. 2 pencils, HB brand is recommended. A rubber, pencil and sharpener, 30cm ruler, a protractor, a compass, math set if you have one, water bottle. Make sure that the bottle is clear and there are no labels, especially if your school or exam center requires it. Tip number 14. Night before calculator checks. You need to know where the fraction button is, the x squared button is, the square root button is, knowing where the sine, cos, tan buttons are, and knowing where the clear button is. Good luck, and I wish you all the best for your exam.